What is going on, all of my people of the planet? I am D Venom, along with Feathered Friends. Thank you guys so much for allowing us into your lives and into your homes in order to raise those vibrations. I hope all of my people of the planet are staying on that straight and narrow and doing everything possible to elude psychic vampires, negative energies including Podbean trolls and scallywags from one's lives. We all should know that those particular elements only bring darkness into our lives and our energies. If we can elude those things at all costs, we have done our own motherfucking selves some justice. And with that being said, let's get into this morning's episode, starting now. Alright, you guys, as mentioned, I am D Venom along with Feathered Friends, and thank you guys so much for allowing us into your lives and into your homes in order to raise those vibrations. Happy 2025, you guys. I was going to go live, but I was at the laundromat and I still could have went live, but I didn't want to stop having to speak with the people in order to check my clothes and all of that type of shit. So I brought my 2025 in at the laundromat, which is kind of like in black families, it's a tradition, to make sure your house is clean before the new year. Make sure your laundry is, done before the new year. Just make sure that, shit is intact before the new year starts, because you don't want to continue doing the same shit that you were doing in your 2024, in your 2025. So I made sure my laundry was done and all of that. And I got a chance to see some fireworks and whatever else the case may be. But all in all, I wanted to spend time with myself, aside from other human beings. And that's what I did, But anyway, my 2025 is going to be about speaking my mind, standing firm in my power, not giving my power away so easily to people, and keeping my vibrations high at all costs. And that's my 2025. I'm not sure about you guys, but, I'm standing firm in my power. That's pretty much it. Anyway, you guys, I got my driver's license back, and I told you guys I was going to obtain those licenses. I wasn't playing the game, January 18th of 2024 is when I received that damn DUI, and that power, the power and the freedom of having your license was taken from me. And there's nothing like having your driver's license, because it's freedom. And I said I was going to get them license back, and I got my paper version, to hold me over until my actual driver license comes through the mail, which should be within a couple of more days. But anyway, I went to the class Sunday. The last class, which was, that I had, let me rephrase. I went to the last class last Sunday, which was pretty much mandated by the, NVD. And, that class cost me $140 motherfucking dollars. And, it was myself and about maybe 8 or 9 other people in the class. The class itself was taught by someone of melanin, and, I can't think of his name, but he taught the class, and it was pretty interesting, to say the least. I will say that I learned some things. There is a movie courtesy of YouTube called Bella, and the instructor was showing us clips of that particular movie, and it was it is pretty sad, to say the least. It was about a guy who I think was a soccer player, or is becoming a soccer player. And he was celebrating his success and was driving down the street, and long story short, he ended up hitting a girl and killing her. And then I won't say too much, just go to YouTube and look for the video or the movie called Bella, and Bella, and go from there. But anyway, as I said, the class was very informative. The movie itself had everybody in the class pretty much in tears. It basically, in a nutshell, a life was taken and a life was given. And I will leave it as that. But yes, you guys, my people of addiction, you guys can get those motherfucking license back. because I've done it. It's simple, it's not that simple. You have to come away here in Arizona. You're going to come off some money. You know what I'm saying? Because, Arizona is very strict in regard to DUIs, and your fines are going to cost you at least over $1,600 or something. Trust me, I'm still paying my fines, for this damn DUI. But the whole point is, my people of addiction out there, you can get your driver's license back. It's not the end of the world. You may have to go through some hoops and hurdles in order to get them back, but there's nothing like having that freedom in regard to having your driver's license. So I done it, and this is proof that you guys can do it. So stop wallowing in your own shit and make it happen for yourself. This is what I mean by standing firm in your power in regard to your 2025. Anyway, moving on. I have not spoken to Alex Sanfilippo, the person that reached out to me in regard to the podcast that wants me to do a quiz. I haven't done that quiz yet. I need to respond back to his email and go from there. But I am going to take this quiz to see where I rank in regard to the podcasting world and go from there. I haven't, I did hear from Lori in regard to podcasting.org. And, I am pretty much a part of that organization, and I do believe that I will be getting some matches in regard to people that I can possibly interview and go from there. I do believe that I am going to be a part of this live campaign, if I'm not mistaken. They want me to shoot an episode, and go from there. This campaign is in March of 2025. So, I still have time in order to create an episode and give them what they want and go from there. So there are some endeavors underneath my belt, which I'm proud of. The magazine spread has not came out yet, so I'm taking it. It's going to come out this year, probably in January. I will be featured in that particular magazine. What page, I don't know. But I will definitely let you guys know when they email me in regard to when the magazine goes live. And then I will let you all know where I will be sectioned. And then you can, you take a view. So there are some things that I am very proud of. We will speak about addiction and relapse and things like that at a different date and time. Also, I do want to apologize that the 28th, I did not go live with my therapist because my therapist was, they were ill, and I wanted them to take care of themselves, before we even thought about doing anything live. So the whole point is take care of yourself. We can always go live any point in time to talk to the people. So anyway, when I hear from my therapist and we decide to go live, we'll pick a date. And I'll let you guys know, and y'all can chime in and go from there. Let me see. I'm going through notes here, and I know that I told you guys some things in my last episode. I should have went through these notes before creating this, but it is what it is. We will also talk mental health as well. You guys know that I am ADHD bipolar, and lately I've been going through some things in regard to symptoms, and I haven't been taking my medication like I should be, and that's probably why. And I know that smoking marijuana and stuff like that doesn't help in regard to mental health, but I also need to find another prescriber. I told you guys that Denova Health, or whatever the fuck they're called here in Arizona, dropped me a couple of times because of missed appointments. And, I have a life. I have things going on. And, there's not all of the time that I can sit in front of a motherfucking camera doing Zoom, meetings and shit like that. And I guess that's why they dropped me. But either way it goes, I'm going to find another prescriber in order to prescribe me my medications in regard to my mental health, so that I can get back on track in regard, to that. Because there's a lot of people in this world that take these medications that feel like they're not working for them. And this is kind of where I'm at. It's just like, okay, I'm popping these motherfucking pills every day and I don't feel any different. So why am I taking them? And I haven't. And I know that I need to. This is the ego, and speaking of ego, I am still shadow working on myself, since that last relapse. I have been shadow working on myself big time, but the ego has been taking over, and overriding the shadow. And overriding the higher self, excuse me. And I need to get that together in regard to the ego, the shadow, and the persona and the self. But aside from that, I've been shadow working on myself since December 8th, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm definitely on the right path in regard to that. But anyway, I wanted to tell a story in regard to, some neighbors that I lived around back in my Illinois days. And I remember that we didn't too much care for each other, and that's fine. Not everyone in this world is going to like you, and, vice versa. But anyway, I am a free spirit. I live my life, and sometimes that can, upset other people's demons, and that's not my issue. You know what I'm saying? That's other people's energies that they're trying to reflect on you that they want you to deal with, and you don't have to deal with that. You don't even have to validate it. But anyway, I remember that I was just, in my element. I'm singing. I'm doing everything to increase my vibrations, and they don't know this, but I do. But anyway, I'm in my element. I'm singing. I'm doing whatever. And all of a sudden I hear all this thumping and shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck, and I'm just like, is that an indication for me to, stop doing what I'm doing? And it's just like, no. But, I ended up getting a text message, and, that's the only reason why I pretty much, stopped increasing my vibrations, because I wanted to give that text message some attention, and I ended up calling the person. But anyway, that's the only reason why I really, pipe down, so to speak. But I know that that's the ego. You know what I'm saying? The ego wants to have fun. The ego wants to, feel validated. The ego wants to show out. The ego wants this. The ego wants that. But the higher self wants to be a little bit more cool, calm, and collective. So this is what I mean by, controlling the ego and whatever else the case may be, and letting the higher self emerge and take over. But, I had to stand firm in my power. It's just like, people don't know, well, you guys do know my life, because I have expounded my life via my podcast, via my social media platforms, so you guys know where I come from. But, I'm going to, my thing is, I'm going to continue to increase my vibrations no matter whose demons I upset. God has created a handful of energies that are a certain light, and our light is, people are automatically going, people are automatically not going to like us because of the light that we have that is basically congenital to us. And that's something that we can't help. I remember going through life, with people not, people couldn't stand me. I did not give a fuck about that. That's your energy. Again, deal with that. I am a certain light. I live a certain way. And this is why I have white noise machines throughout my apartment, so that I can just tune out every motherfucking body, be into my own little utopia, and let that be the reason. The only way that you're going to be in my business is if if you're just nosy like that, because I have these machines for a particular reason. Not only for the mental health aspect of it all, but for privacy purposes. But anyway, I just remember them Vegas days, like, a lot of that shit was a test. And, sometimes we can fail tests. Sometimes we can, win those tests. I don't want to be a nuisance or anything like that. And frankly, don't give a fuck if I am. But, I don't give my power away so easily to people, especially human beings. What the fuck? I'm going to give my power away to a human. I don't even respect humans like that, to be honest with you. No, I'm not giving my power away so easily in my 2025. I've done that. And, it's not good to be powerless. So I'm definitely going to stand firm in my power and, go from there. With change though, everything change is good. Just put it that way. And, I tell you guys that I got rid of something that kept me in bondage for a while. And, it was a backpack from a motherfucking scallywag that I dealt with. I don't know when I dealt with this scallywag, but y'all already know that the shit was drug induced. And, anyway, the scallywag ended up leaving their backpack in my damn car. And I had it for who knows how long. And I went to go take out some trash and dump it off somewhere, which you're not supposed to do, but I did anyway. But anyway, I dumped the trash somewhere, and I'm just like looking in my trunk, and I'm looking at this backpack, and I'm like, you know what? I've been in bondage with this damn thing for too motherfucking long. I am going to get rid of it, and I'm going to release myself from those shackles. And I checked the backpack, to make sure there wasn't anything of value in it, which it was. There was a cell phone or two and a couple of other things. And I was just like, I'm over it, and I just threw that shit in the garbage. And I more than likely I would never see the scallywag again, obviously, because they would have got their backpack by now. But I was just over it. I didn't want to think about that time, that I spent with that individual, whoever the fuck they are. I just didn't want any of that around me. I just didn't want that energy around me. So I got rid of it. And I see why people spring clean and stuff like that and get rid of things that are, no longer serving their higher good. And that backpack was no longer serving my higher good. And that's why I got rid of it. I also have a wallet from a scallywag that I dealt with. And, I've seen that scallywag again since that, encounter that we had. They asked me about their damn wallet, and I had it on the side panel of my car, and I should have gave it to them when they asked for it, but I was so worried about digging motherfucking drugs at that particular time that I didn't, fuck your wallet, let's get down to the business. Unfortunately, they left their wallet again. And so I've been holding on to this damn wallet for who knows how long. They had a little bit of change in it, but I spent that. Look, bitch, I needed gas, and that's what the fuck I got. But anyway, they have their social security card in the wallet and a couple of other things. And it's just like, what I'm going to do so I can release myself from that particular bondage is take that motherfucking, social security card to the social security office and let them know somebody left their wallet and this was in it. I don't need it, and give it to them, and toss the wallet in the garbage. I'm never going to see the scallywag again. I'm never going to see the scallywag again. If I do, I don't know what to tell you. I don't have your wallet anymore. You know what I'm saying? I held on to it long enough, and I'm tired of that energy being in my life. So I'm going to do what I just told you guys I'm going to do and release myself from it and let that be the reason. And I suggest all of you guys do this, release yourself from it, cast those particular energies away, because they're not serving you or your higher good. That's just it. It's just not serving you or your higher good. So cast, I love that word, cast those particular energies away. But anyway, I'm going to be in my element. I'm going to clean, and I'm going to get rid of some things so that I can release myself from those energies that are no longer serving my higher good. What changes is I'm going to be doing a lot of manifesting, just put it that way. I'm a Scorpio. I am a magnet for manifestations. And lately I just haven't been in my manifestation stage because of other people, places, and things that I've been giving power to. And now that I'm taking my power back in a lot of, now that I am taking my power back in a lot of ways, I'm going to put that power into a lot of other different things, including manifestations. I'm going to be manifesting a whole bunch of motherfucking shit. And I've told you guys this before. If I can manifest drugs and dick and whatever else the case may be, then I can manifest beneficial things for me. Oh, speaking of beneficial things, I received my milk kefir, and I do believe I told you guys that I ordered water kefir and milk kefir. The water kefir is on back order and won't get here until around January 11th. My milk kefir came through the mail last week. I activated the culture, and all you have to do is just put them in milk, and they feed off the milk. And what happens is the milk becomes thick like yogurt, and you can add fruit and stuff like that to it. And it's very good in regard to probiotics. kefir has more probiotics than what yogurt has. But anyway, I did it, you guys. I told y'all I was going to ferment kefir. I did ferment. Let me rephrase. Back in my Vegas years, I used to ferment water kefir, and water kefir is really beneficial just as well as milk kefir. And I love it. It's very therapeutic to ferment, and is very beneficial in regard to fermented foods and beverages. And the fact that my thing is, I damaged my body for years doing methamphetamine, and what more could I do for my body than to give it some probiotics and some healthy stuff? You know what I'm saying? I poisoned my body for years. So let me reinforce my body with some goodness. And this is where I'm at. So I'm not only, fermenting and incorporating beneficial bacteria in my life. I'm also going to start eating for my blood type, and I'm not sure if I told you guys what my blood type is, but I'm A positive, and A positive blood types. We are borderline vegan, so to speak, and if we are to intake in regard to meat, it's supposed to be more fish than anything. No red meat, because our systems aren't capable of breaking down that the meat is more capable of breaking down, fish and, stuff like that. But anyway, I'm supposed to have more earthbound foods, more root foods like carrots and vegetables and fruit and stuff like that. And I went to the grocery store sometime last week, and I just, I'm not even thinking about it. I was just picking all of these root ground foods and stuff like that, and vegetables and that is root ground food. Baby child, anyway, I was picking fruits and motherfucking vegetables. How about that? And just not even thinking about it. And now my refrigerator has what my body needs, and I can't wait to indulge. I bought me a big ass thing of motherfucking ranch for them damn vegetables, and I'm about to throw it down. And yeah. But anyway, you guys, I wanted to just create this episode to reach out to you all and tell y'all happy 2025. I do apologize for not going live with you all, but I'm pretty sure you all had a good year, and if you didn't, make sure you have a good 2025 somewhere in the picture. But anyway, many blessings to each and every last one of you all, and may your 2025 go accordingly as planned. Remember, stand firm in that damn power. Don't give it away. Don't give it away, because people want it. And, they want it. They want that light. They want that shine. They want that power. And, these are what psychic vampires do best. They try to steal other people's power, and they try to steal other people's joy because of the fact they're powerless and, whatever else. But don't give it away so easily. Don't give it away at all. How about that? Just keep whatever power you have and let that be the reason. Anyway, until my next episode, you guys, y'all be good. And I am Deep Venom along with Feathered Friends. And we are out. 23:33, time of the recording, angelic time for not only myself, but for everyone. Lots of LLS, love, light, and support of not only yourselves, but each other. And myself and myself and my feathered friends, for lack of better words, we are out.